All right, man. So here's what happens when the when we just plug in the cable. Okay. Now this is a brand new PC. I just got this a couple of days ago. I think about 5 days ago. It was last Friday I picked it up. So what happens is I installed the software over the weekend, and I have not plugged in the USB cable until today. Okay. I'm gonna demonstrate that for you. Now here's the cable. Here's my cable. And here's the plug. Now, as I plug this in, there it is. There's the plug. Now, the USB cable does not light up. Now, this little box came up. This little dialog box came up. And this is the one that I'm talking about, that you need to say, install the software specifically. It says install the software, and then what I do is the dialog box is asking us to hit, do you want to continue or not? Say, okay. In my case, I want to go ahead and do it. Hit next, and then now the software now is asking that the USB cable is actually being the USB driver now is being looked for, okay, by our cable, by the operating system, and then when it comes back, it actually says right here. It says Xilinx. The camera cannot really capture the small prints on the dialog box, but it says Xilinx platform cable USB 2 firmware loader. So it's loading the actual driver, okay, the software driver for the cable. And there it is. It is done, and I would say finish. Now, as soon as that's finished, notice the cable light is on. It wasn't on when I first plugged it in. Now, here's the second one. Remember I told you that it can be twice or 3 times. Now in this case, this is the second one. Let's see if this is actually going to do it. I would hit next again. And the cable is still amber. And it says Xilinx USB cable. And finally, there's a little bubble down here. It says Xilinx USB cable found new software hardware. So, and then this dialog box is asking me if I want to go ahead and hit finish. So I would hit finish, and there it is. And this is the bubble that I'm. Okay, so there it is. This is the 3rd time. Okay, now this is the 3rd time. So apparently my operating system, which is I think XP, it's a Service Pack 3. Now what I'm going to do is this is the 3rd dialog box. Remember I told you that it could be 2 or it could be 3. So this is the 3rd one. So I would hit next. And the light's still amber and looks like it's finished. So I would go ahead and hit finish. And the bubble says found new hardware. Your new hardware is installed and ready to use. So this is what I want to see from them, that the actual cable is the cable USB driver is installed properly. Now this only happens after the installation of the software, and after you plug in the actual cable. Until you actually get those 3 dialog box, will not, the little light on the cable will not come on. Okay. So this concludes our little demonstration.